Hello everyone, welcome to Emerald Tech. This is Gopi. Today, let us discuss about hands-on lab on how you can host a static website into the S3 bucket. So the first thing, we need to have a static website with us. So I had already downloaded my static website over here. Let us go ahead and check what is that website is having. So when I click on index.html, it will open this website. It's a static demo website that we have. It is called Emerald Stake. Emerald Stake, that is the website that I had updated over here. And now if you see here, this is the entire website that you will be having. The same website, how you will be hosting into the S3 bucket. Let us go ahead and see. For hosting a static website into the S3 bucket, obviously we should have an S3 bucket that I had already created. And once we had created the S3 bucket, now we need to upload our whatever the website that we have in our local, we can upload. So you can upload to S3 bucket in multiple ways. You can use AWS CLI, or you can use any CI/CD pipeline, or you can manually upload. In this case, what I'm going to do, I am going to upload manually to my particular S3 bucket. So I'm going to click on upload. And now what I'm going to do, I am going to select this entire, the whatever the website, all the files and folders here. And now I'm going to drag over here. So drag and drop. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload to my S3 bucket. So I'm clicking on upload. So it is going to take some time. I'm going to pause my video and again I'll be back once it is done. Great. So the entire website from our local to our S3 bucket is successfully uploaded and 61 files got copied. And if you see here, these are the list of files that we have. And once we have that, let me go and show here. This is our entire static website that we have. So once we have our entire website code here, next, the first and foremost thing, you need to enable the static web hosting for your S3 bucket. How do you enable? I'll click on properties. At the bottom, at the last into the S3 bucket, there is an option called static web hosting. So I'm going to edit that. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to enable it. So this is the option that you need to enable, and I'm going to host a static website. I'm not redirecting a request to any S3 bucket, no any object, no. I'm just hosting an static website. So that's why. And here what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my the index document, which document I should go and talk to first. So I'm going to say index.html. So this is the document that I'm going to have as the index document, and I'm going to paste the same thing into the error document, as I don't have any error documents, but it's completely optional. If you want, you can keep it, or else you can leave it. And now once I have did that, I'm going to get save changes. So the changes has been successfully made now, and now you should see a URL. So this is the URL where we can host, we can actually go and access, or we can see our website in this URL. So I'm going to click on here. I'm getting 403 forbidden error. Why do I get this? Because even if you enable that, by default, all the S3 buckets are blocked by the public access. So there won't be any public access by default, which will be enforced to any S3 bucket that you will be creating. In that case, let me show you. See here, block public access is on. That means that it will not allow any person outside from the internet to access any object in this S3 bucket. So now what you should do, or we should do, we need to disable this particular block public access option. So for that, you should have a S3 full access. Remember that if you don't have S3 full access, you will be not able to do that. As the administrator, I have the full access to this particular S3 account, AWS account, you can say. So now I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to uncheck all the options that I have, and I'm going to save it. And I'm going to give the confirmation, confirm, and I'm going to confirm it. So now we had disabled the public access, block public access option. So we are allowing the public access now, but let us go ahead and see whether still we will be able to access or not. No, we are still not able to access, because even if you disable the block public access option, you should have a bucket policy which will allow to access or to read the data within the S3 bucket. So this is another level security that every S3 bucket will be having. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add an S3 bucket policy to my bucket so that it will allow to read the data inside my uh, S3 bucket. So I'm going to, it's a simple get object policy. There are a number of policies that you can impose onto the S3 bucket according to the requirement, according to our situation. So now I'm going to say edit. Here I am going to use you can use the policy example always, or policy generator also you can use, or there is another option that AWS will provide for us, like add statement. I'm going to click on add statement. Here I'm going to say public access first. So this is the basic skeleton of any S3 bucket policy that you will be creating. So here I'm going to say public access, and now principal, here I'm going to say star. So what does this how does this S3 bucket principles will work? I mean to say the entire skeleton will work. We'll completely discuss into the another videos. But for now, let me say effect allow. And now here what I'm going to say, I'm going to say get object. And it should be into the quotations. S3 dot get object. See here, S3 dot get object is the one of the thing. If I click on all actions, this is how it will work. But I don't want all actions, so I'm going to what I was wanted, get objects. So I can search that, get objects. See here, this is the get object. This is what I wanted now. So I had selected that. I had already added that. Okay, we should give small s. Sorry, I had given the capital S. So this is the action that I'm going to prefer. And now here, what you need to do, you need to provide what is the resource. This is my bucket resource, right? So I need to give this resource as my, this bucket ARN as my resource. So here I'm going to paste that. That's it. So this is a simple bucket policy which will provide a get access to your S3 bucket from the internet. So now I'm going to save the changes. So there is an error. So I think I had made some mistake into the S3 bucket thing. So I'm going to say star. I should give all the objects. Yes. Now it's working perfectly fine. And if I see here, public access is blocked. And now I had provided the bucket policy also. Now let me go ahead and refresh my URL. See, successfully we are now able to post our static website into our S3 bucket. So now whoever will have this particular URL, they can access my static website, which is hosted on S3 bucket. This is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day.